I don't like the way you're using me like a very small girl.
So
yeah, you can beat me. Yes, I stay.
In case the one issue with moto in me.
Oh yeah, now no
problem.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Oh yeah, now. Okay, bye.
What you just watched is part of the content of our guest today. You know him for his comedy skits, you know him for his fashion forward content. He goes by the name Samuel Banks, or popularly called Arike Pre-Order. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Welcome.
That's right.
So Arike Pre-Order, like that name, the persona, the signature moves, how did you come about it?
Actually, Arike Pre-Order is because before Arike Pre-Order there is Mama Dara, a character I play called Mama Dara. So Arike Pre-Order is just me mimicking, because where I grew up from, Abulegba, and Abulegba, like mixture of places. So that day I'm just trying to create something from reality, what happens, and I joined everything together, the Arike Pre-Order thing, because I actually have someone that does the pre-order business on my WhatsApp. So I just join everything together and I create content out of it. My first video on TikTok has I think 1.5 million views, and from then I've been posting back to back.
So you draw inspiration from everyday living and your background growing up in Abulegba. Tell us more about your childhood. Growing up, I mean, was content creation a thing? Probably not. What were your dreams, your aspirations?
Okay. Growing up, I want to be a musician. Yeah, growing up, I have a couple of songs, and my my mom and my sisters, because I was trained by a single mom. They're one of my biggest supporters. They support me anything I do. So at the time, I did my jam, because I want to go to university. I'm always particularly about university. So my jam result was not able to make it to the uni. I have to rewrite, but it was nice to poly, but I want to go to uni. So I was home doing nothing, and that time it was coronavirus time. So my sister got me a phone. My sister just got me a new phone then, and I just start watching TikTok, because on a normal day that is how I do. I entertain my family, like my mom, my sister. Then next thing she was like, Samuel, if you put this thing online, people really like it. So she got me a phone. I started with TikTok, the mimicking sound, I started with it and blew up. But from my background, my mom, my sister, and I have a younger brother also, so they're like,
wow, so from being the family entertainer to being this social media content creator, influencer. And I mean, social media content influencing and marketing, it comes with a lot of money. So how have you adjusted to that new reality where you are now loaded, you have fans, you have the fame, you have the money?
As for that, I'm going to say I even think it's easy, you understand? And I think it's going to be easy, but I'm not going to lie, this is not. Because, every day people, from family, my family, God, I would just say God bless me with the kind of family I come from. And my family, actually, they are not the type that, disturb me. But you see, my DMs is always full, and anytime I go out, this and that, it's just very, very overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. But God has been coming through anyways.
So now you've made a lot of money. Do you feel under pressure to cater to the family? You mentioned your childhood, growing up in Abulegba. Some people might not know what Abulegba
I grew up in
Abulegba.
I grew up in Agege. So
and you said a single mom too.
Yeah, a single mom. My mom I'm not even going to tell you my mom, because my mom and my sister play a very big role in my life. Toby Loba. So I'm not even going to lie. Growing up in Abulegba and Agege is not easy at all. You know, I see what is around me. I see a lot of things that can influence me to
like
be.
What?
To be, like, you know, people doing games. You know, it's very
like the street life.
Like the street life. Do you get? But my sister played a very, very, very big role, and the kind of people from my childhood, the kind of people I associate myself with. My sister, you know, really changed my mindset. Oh, Samuel, this thing you want to go for, you can really go for it. This thing you want to do, you can really do it. You just have to take consistency, hard work, and passion. Because a lot of people inspire me. People like Kiki, people like Brother Shaggy, people, you know. So I was like, these people also start from somewhere. And my sister will always sit me down, tell me, Samuel, there is nothing in this. This is the way, you know.
So you got that encouragement. Yeah. And I mean, you take on roles, like Arika is a female role. And people would ask you, like, oh, are you, is this your personality? Is this like, you know, people question cross-dressers, for example, when you cross-dress in a skit. How have you been able to deal with those questions on?
From start, it was a little bit hard, you know, seeing some comments, you know. But the thing is that my friend also played my friends, the kind of friends I keep, play a very, very big role with that. Because, you know, they'll always like tell me, Samuel, don't even think about, because things get to me, comments get to me, you know.
Yeah, when people start to question you and your motives
and my motives.
If that's your real character.
So I've been doing
your sexuality.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 3 years now, and there is one thing I'm going to I'm very, very proud of. There is my fans, I call them my family, we always say, no Samuel Bank slander, because they know, and I grew with it. Like, what, I don't even think, if anybody come out and say, they are already there to, like, I'm even going to say I have one of the, it's God, you know, they are always there to defend me, and I've been doing it, and God have been, you know, helping me. And doing this, I have to change my outfits, I have to dress like this to create content. It's not something that, you know, it's just that I have to be in that character to portray the story, how it's done. You understand? So that's the only thing, and that is the reason why we have to just go extra miles to do those things.
So you don't let those comments get to you.
Now I think there is, I don't even see any comment like that anymore. No.
So how much are you making? How do you charge? Because we hear that these content creators are cleaning out. Like.
How do I charge? I don't. For that, my manager.
You can give us a range, like if what be your content now, is it?
I don't charge for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
but if a brand comes to meet you, like you have a range of how much you charge or how much you make, you know, from these platforms.
For me, not for only the platform. You know, I don't make money just for social media. So this is what I do. You know, being a social media content creator, you have to use your connection with a.
But you are making this money. Is it okay to call you a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, a billionaire?
It's okay, but not just from only content creator. I'm also into PR, because I PR for
So what's your worth? Sorry, what's your worth? Because you're just
my worth.
Yes.
I don't think I would like
people are watching it. You're inspiring people to go into content creation. They
my worth.
Yes. What are you worth?
I don't think I would like to say that on
just
TV.
Give us a range now. You said you grew up in Agege, in Abule, but
so now you want me to say my word, and all my family members will start texting me.
But we already know. You said you take care of your mom, your sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give us a range. You don't have to say the exact figure, but let's know what you've come from to where you are now.
Let's say just 200, 300.
Like, say it, I can't hear. What did you say?
200 to 300.
200 to 300 million naira.
200 to 300.
Wow, from content creation.
Not only for content creation.
So what has kept you going? Like in the times where you were down, you didn't get into university, or
I got into the university.
At that time,
yeah. I later get to university, so I went to Open University now.
Yeah.
So that's kept me going is I'm just only going to say one thing. My sister, that I don't. My sister and my mom, God just put them as like, no. So they're always encouraging me, supporting me with money, anything. I'm not even going to lie. I come from a very poor background, not very, very poor, but I've never lacked anything in my life. They are always supporting.
Very supportive family. You said apart from content creation, you do other things.
Yeah, I do other things.
What are the other things you do?
I'm into PR. Yeah, I'm into PR, and I have my own business. I do, but I don't put it online, So PR, how will I explain? I'm into PR. I host parties.
So you hobnob with the big boys and big girls of society.
Yeah,
now your friends.
I host parties. Big part. I've done like I think 3 big successful parties. I think one was sponsored by Patron Reposado, and I've done
and
good.
The kind of people that come for this party.
The kind of people that come for the party are the people that, I have the audience of the people that also work hard for their money to come, buy table, get drink, just for, not
Drop
just...
some names now. Who are the people coming for your party?
I have Egugu, I have King Pexi, I have Shaman, I have people, and I have good people that comes to my party and, do very well.
So, you have to do a character for us now before you go.
Alpha, close up. Claire. Yes.
Is that all?
No, but there's one thing my people always say: Samuel Banks is different from Arike Prioda. So anytime I'm in this, it's about to get serious. But anytime I'm in my costume, we're working. So that's it.
So what do you want to say to others out there, content creators, your fans?
What I want to say for people that want to go into this work, and let me just start from people that want to go into content creating. Number 1, originality. Number 2, consistency. And number 3, when you're doing it, just have another means that, use your influence to build connection for yourself.
All right. Thank you so much, Samuel Banks.
Yeah.
Arike Prioda. So
And to my fans, I love you guys.